Hello! Today I'm going to be reviewing Cold Days by Jim Butcher, another one in the series, The Dresden Files. I don't actually own the book. I couldn't really find it anywhere during quarantine, and I just decided to listen to it on Audible with a free trial. And I didn't notice how nice Audible was. I do not prefer listening to books. I really like reading because I read quite fast, and the book, like being read aloud, is quite slow. It took me many days to get all the way through Cold Days, but I really enjoyed Cold Days as another story in the Dresden Files. So one of the main reasons why I really enjoyed it is because there was so much deceit and lies, and no one could tell the truth a lot of the times. There's this huge pandemic, and it kind of goes along with what's going now. It's affecting the world. It's because of the outsiders, or the outsiders brought it in, and now it's penetrating the magic world and poisoning it with this like evil mindset. And it's really confusing. I think that's part of it because Dresden, the stories are obviously told in his point of view, and he doesn't really understand, so we don't get to fully understand either. But the gravity that this book brought out on how Winter battles the outsiders, and that's Winter's job, and we finally learn what the true like path is for Winter and Summer, instead of just, oh, fighting over seasons, like la-di-da. No, it's something much more serious, and Dresden really has to take this into account, and he finds out why Mab actually is this cold, ruthless person, because she has to be. Things that I always think is beneficial for Jim's writing is that Dresden does not always get his way, and there are a lot of consequences. So at the very end, I loved the ending because it was unexpected. I already knew, I looked up spoilers, like I knew that Molly was going to become the Winter Lady, but wow. I don't think anyone can expect what Jim's writing anymore because I did not expect this at all. Mab didn't even expect it. She wanted Molly to be the Summer Lady, which would have been much better, but now there's going to be all this tension and everything. And I really hope that this gets flushed out so much more, and I want to see Molly, like what she gets to do for Winter. One thing that I'm not sure that I like or dislike yet is just how weak Dresden seems now. Not Actually, I guess I do kind of like this because all throughout all the past stories, he's been getting stronger and stronger and stronger because he's had Demon Reach, now the Winter Mantle, and all this stuff. But now that he sees like the true evil and like the outsiders in the world, he's really weak again. Even though he really displayed strength throughout the story, but he's not the strongest person that we know and have come to love anymore. Yet with all of this, I think the most frustrating part is the relationship with Murphy and that being talked out and not happening. Because Harry and Murphy, they had a blast. They went on the hunt. They always are together and they have each other's backs. But they talked about it, and it's not a good stage for their relationship. I understand, but through all that they've been through, I don't know how much more time they're gonna get to actually work it out and actually get together. So I don't know if that's gonna ever be a thing or not. I know I want it to be, but I know Jim has something special in mind. Something's gonna happen coming up in Battleground and peace talks that is really gonna shake us, and I feel like it's gonna have to do with Murphy. I have not gotten into Skin Game yet, but I do know a little bit about what happens in it, not too much, and I'm hoping that the relationships between Murphy, Molly, and Harry can get a little bit sorted out, because I feel like all of those have had so much time to build, but not much shown yet. And we only have 4 or 5 novels left, I believe, before Jim ends the series, because he said it would end at 20 books. We're at 15 with 2 being released this year. That means only 3 more left, and I'm not quite sure where it's gonna end. I know I watched an interview on Daniel Green's channel, and it looked Jim looked really excited for what was going to happen next because he wants to upset us all, and I just know it's going to be great. It's going to be a thrill ride. So I feel like Cold Days was a pretty good thrill ride. It was a pretty flat up pace for a while, and then the end was like a twisty turny, oh my god. So that was pretty good, even though I kind of wanted some more relationship development, but we got to know Harry more and his struggles with the Winter Mantle, Winter, and his relationships. So there's a quick review of Cold Days, one of my new top books in the Dresden Files. Tell me what you thought of the book. See you later.